You know that feeling, right? When you're standing in front of a giant mountain or you hear a piece of music that just gives you chills and suddenly you feel kind of small, but like in a really good way? Well, that feeling has a name. It's awe. And it's this powerful, universal moment where something vast and profound just completely silences your own inner monologue. The writer Ralph Waldo Emerson had this amazing way of putting it. He said his mean egotism vanishes and he becomes a transparent eyeball. I mean, what a perfect description. Your sense of self just kind of dissolves and you're left with this pure, unfiltered connection to everything around you. It's beautiful. But here's the thing. What if this isn't just poetry? What's actually happening inside our brains when our mean egotism vanishes? Today, we're going to dig into the real science that shows how this incredible feeling of awe can literally rewire our minds and why that's so good for us. So, first things first, how in the world do you even begin to study an emotion as big and personal as awe inside a lab, right? It's a huge challenge. But it turns out scientists have gotten really, really clever about it. Okay, so picture this. In a really important study from 2019, researchers had people lie down inside an fMRI machine, one of those giant brain scanners. And while they were in there, they showed them these short 30-second videos. Some were designed to be totally awe-inspiring. Think epic drone footage from planet Earth. Others were just positive, like, cute animal videos. And some were completely neutral. The whole point was to see if they could actually capture what awe looks like in the brain as it's happening. Now here's the really smart part. To make sure people were actually feeling awe and not just, zoning out to a pretty video, they split people into two groups. The first group, the absorption group, was just told, hey, watch this, get lost in it. But the second group, the analytical one, got a specific job. Count every single camera angle change. And this little trick is the key to the whole thing, because it separates just passively watching something from truly experiencing it. All right, so the stage is set. We've got people in the scanner, they're watching these videos. First step, let's talk about what they said they felt. Did the videos even work? Oh yeah, they worked. The results were completely crystal clear. The people who watched the awe-inspiring videos reported way higher feelings of awe than the people who watched the funny animals or the neutral clips. So check. We know the experiment successfully made people feel that sense of wonder. And that, of course, brings us to the million-dollar question. Okay, they felt it. But what was the fMRI scanner seeing? What does awe actually do to the wiring in our brains? Well, to get that, we need to quickly introduce one very important brain network. Let's talk about something called the default mode network, or the DMN. The easiest way to think about this is as your brain's me network. Seriously, it's the chatterbox in your head that's always on. It lights up when you're thinking about yourself, replaying something that happened yesterday, worrying about tomorrow. It's basically the biological home of your self-talk. And this is the incredible aha moment of the whole study. When people were truly absorbed in those awe-inspiring videos, the fMRI scans showed that activity in their default mode network plummeted. It went way, way down. That constant internal me channel suddenly went quiet. So this is the whole thing right here. Emerson's transparent eyeball wasn't just a metaphor. Awe literally turns down the volume on our inner critic, on the part of our brain that is obsessed with ourselves. It's a neurological break from our own ego. Okay, that's a seriously cool discovery. But what does it actually mean for us, for our lives? Why does quieting down our me network even matter for our health and happiness? Well, researchers have figured out this amazing 5-step chain reaction that shows exactly how it works. It all starts with what we just saw in the brain, that diminished sense of self. That feeling kicks off real positive shifts in our body's chemistry. It makes us more likely to be kind and generous. It helps us feel more connected to other people. And all of that together gives us a deeper sense of meaning. It's this incredible positive cascade. And the end results of that cascade? Well, it's pretty staggering. We're talking about real, measurable health benefits. Less daily stress, lower rates of anxiety and depression. I mean, some studies have even linked regular experiences of awe to fewer PTSD symptoms, better heart health, and a stronger immune system. And to really hammer this point home, get this. Scientists have looked at all kinds of positive emotions. Joy, gratitude, you name it. But out of all of them, awe is the single emotion most strongly tied to lower levels of inflammation in the body. That's a direct, powerful link between a feeling of wonder and our physical health. It's wild.
Okay, so this is all fantastic, right? Awe quiets the ego, it boosts our health. So the last most important question is a practical one. Where do we find it?
And here's the best news of all. You don't have to go climb Mount Everest. Research shows that awe is hiding all around us, every day. Yeah, of course, we find it in nature, but we also find it in the moral beauty of other people, like when you see someone do something incredibly brave or kind. We find it in art, in music, in that feeling of moving together with a crowd at a concert. We can find it in spiritual practices, or even in that sudden flash of a huge world-changing idea.
So, here's the real takeaway. Awe isn't some luxury item you can only get on a once-in-a-lifetime vacation. It's a fundamental part of being human. And even more than that, it's an accessible and incredibly powerful tool that you can actively use to improve your life every single day. By looking for these small moments of wonder, we're literally giving ourselves a neurological reset. It's a chance to quiet that inner critic, connect with the huge world around us, and actually improve our health. So it leaves us with just one final thought. Knowing all of this, where are you going to go find your dose of awe today?